From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go and getting to start, Kevin Gossman. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
All right, ready to go here. And stepping in is the speedy number 47. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And we're underway here this afternoon. And the 0-1. Just off the outside part of the plate. Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
The first baseman, number 19, Alex.
Here's Alex Kirilloff. That misses, and that is ball one. And that's a strike. Righty delivers. Two balls, two strikes to count with two outs.
It's a good take.
Next pitch misses, and it's 3-2. Carlos Correa in the on-deck circle for the Twins. And that one hammered. That's back. And that one is gone. His fourth home run of the season. And the Twins have the lead now. It's 1-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Carlos Correa in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Hit hard, that gets through.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Trevor Larnach. First offering misses the mark. Correa, the runner at first with two gone. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And 1-1. Just off the inside edge.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Two and one now. In the air out towards right center. Guerrero in position. Brings it in for the third out. But the Twins strike first on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now in Toronto. And on the hill here today, Louis Varland.
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win. And I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Bottom of the first. And now for the Jays, George Springer. And ball one to the right fielder. Kicks and fires. Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 1-1. And another ball. Next pitch misses way outside. And the righty deals. And there's the strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The wind and the pitch. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. And he deals. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Pitch misses. Ball one. One down, base is empty. Looked like it was a little bit up. That's ripped. Base hit.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One gone, runner at first. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he's made Dad proud so far in his career. Multiple all-star appearances. A guy who was born in Montreal way back when, 1999, when his dad was playing for the Expos.
Yeah, and so much violence with that swing. Exit velocity is charged and very fun to watch. More plate discipline than Dad.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Singy, how about this, though? A little more than 400 games into his career, Vlad Jr. had the exact homer total and OBP as his dad. The 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Now it's Matt Chapman. In there for strike 1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Varla throws to first. Bichette dive back in. The 1-2. That's towards center. Taylor on the move. Squeezes it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Toronto. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Rogers Center, now the 3rd baseman, Royce Lewis. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And a pitch. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And the slider just misses. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Max Kepler stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And now the 0-1. Outside corner, there's a strike. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. 0-2 now. And there's a ball. I remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball, a little more straight and velo to it.
Two outs. And now the count is even.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. In the air, right field. And that is that. Twins retired in short order. They lead it 1-0. And welcome back. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
The designated hitter, Dalton Varsho.
And the right-hander back to work. That's down and in.
1-1, no strikes.
That's a little bit low. Swings and misses. And a count 2-1. The wind of the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The wind to kick the pitch. And now it's filled up.
3-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Ball one, no strikes. The pitch. And a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
In the air to left center, and it falls. And that keeps the inning alive. So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lukes.
Nathan Lucas.
There's a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike three. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, on to the third inning. And now for the Twins, Michael A. Taylor.
Michael A.
Taylor, in his 8th season, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. And he pumps it a strike. And a pitch. Got it by him for the K.
Just 3 pitches for the punch out right there. Very efficient, I'll say. And started him out with off-speed stuff on the first 2 strikes. And at that point, as a hitter, it's hard to know what's coming 0-2. You want to stay back and try to be ready for something soft, but you also have to be able to hit the fastball. And if you are looking for something hard, it can be pretty tough to catch up to because you don't have a chance to time it. So he threw it right by him there and sent him packing.
And now, number 47.
0-1.
The 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out. Nope.
Just missed. And the pitch is in for a strike. It's 2-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Here's Donovan Solano. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Solano, 35 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. At the belt and fires. That one out to right. And that's a fair ball. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
The first baseman.
When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
And here's the first baseman, Alex Kirilloff. He's already homered here in this one. Late swing, foul to the left.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at a DH spot for him.
Slapped foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Bichette. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Back now in Toronto. And now the first baseman, Kevin Biggio.
The first baseman, Kevin Biggio.
The pitch. Just missed. Here's a 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Whips it to Kirilloff. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Here's George Springer. Led off the game with a strikeout. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering is down low. And here it comes.
That's ball 2.
And that's too high.
1 strike.
Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And that's ball 4.
Now batting.
Now the number 2 hitter, Bo Bichette. Single to right in his first trip. Pitch misses. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
On the ground right side. Fired to second.
He's out.
And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Well, he hung in there at second to get the out, but the return throw to first was way offline, and I have to think the runner coming into second had a part in that. You can't assume the double play, but because the batter moves up past first, he does get charged with the throwing error right there.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Popped up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1 left for Toronto, and it remains 1-0. Welcome back. Now Correa up to hit. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. The pitch. Up the middle. Bichette. Tosses to first. That takes care of Correa.
The left fielder, number 9, Trevor Larnach.
Here's the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. Flied out his first time. That misses, and that's ball 1. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Left-hand hitter waits. Here's a chopper to short. Bichette whips it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Twins, the third baseman,
Here's Royce Lewis. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's in there, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. That one drifts inside. Swing and a ground ball. Biggio. He takes it on his own,
out.
and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at Rogers Center,
Leading
and the
off,
batter now,
Jay.
Matt Chapman.
the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
The right-hander back to work. That one missing inside.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Next one misses, and the count is 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Swing and a ball lifted left field, and that one gets down, fair ball. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. in there, and it's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but
0-1
not throwing a
count.
ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That's outside.
Nope, outside.
And it's a ball and a strike. Swings through
One
that
ball.
one.
With
Two
two
strikes.
strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Down the line, and it's foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Taylor makes the grab, and there's one down.
The batter, number 15, second baseman.
Whit Merrifield next up for the Blue Jays.
Merrifield.
Struck out swinging his first time.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And it's fouled away. Chapman leads off first with one away. Foul ball. And a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk, and he's already singled in this game. Over to Correa, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They still trail 1-0. And welcome back. We go to the top of the fifth, and now for the Twins, Max Kepler.
Kepler.
And he deals. Into center. Lukes makes a nice running catch.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
And now it's Christian Vasquez. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip. That
Ball
just misses. Ball 1. And that
2-0.
skips in the dirt.
Well, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over-aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And a ground ball to first. Takes it himself. And that quickly 2 away.
The batter, the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
And next for Minnesota, Michael A. Taylor. His first at bat was a strikeout. Ball 1, no strikes. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss.
1 ball,
And a count
2
1 and
strikes.
2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the left fielder, Nathan Lukes.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Here comes a pitch. And that one upstairs.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Lewis makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, first baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Kevin Biggio up to the plate. First pitch just misses. There's a strike. Next pitch inside, and it's 2-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's going back. Back some more. And it's gone. Home run. A solo shot, and we're all square. It's 1-1.
Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
And the batter is George Springer. In the air, left field. Larnach drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 1 for 2. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Good eye right there. That one missed. Now 3-0. Out in front, rip foul. 3-1 is on the way. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that's the third out. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. All even now at 1-1. You're dialed into the show. Back now in Toronto. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, number 44. Gausman back to work. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. There's a strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
There's a 1-1. And that's outside.
That's just out.
That's inside.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Left-hand batter waits. Bounce to the right. Gets it to first.
Out.
Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
You go ahead and the count 3-1. I think as a leadoff man that's got the ability to change the game with your speed, you want to really, really lock in on your pitch in that 3-1 count. And he hit a borderline pitch there. That's just adjustments you want to see a kid make. He didn't make it in that at bat.
Solano, batting with one down, takes a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And there's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
One down. Alex Kirilloff digs it. Runner on the go. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Chapman makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The bat, number 4, shortstop, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Correa. And that one a little bit high. Correa, 28 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And the right-hander deals. And that's in for a strike. To the right side. Sneaks through. Base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
The left fielder, number 9, Trevor.
So up next for Minnesota, Trevor Larnach. And that one missing low.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. That one missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And the righty deals. That one is upstairs.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Here's a 3-0. And there's a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And that one in the air center field. Guerrero gliding in towards the infield. Pulls it in on the run. And that is the inning. So they strand a pair. Heart of the order 3, 4, 5 coming up. All tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The wind of the pitch. And fouled off.
Well, these Jays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
And the pitch. Stays alive. The pitch. And now it's even up.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Next offering way off the plate. And that one ripped into right. Kepler makes the catch, and there's one gone.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And here is Matt Chapman. That one's in there, 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
The wind and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets under it and pops it up. Number 47 drifts towards it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Dalton.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Dalton Varsho. Varsho measures 5 feet 10 inches, 205 pounds, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1. And downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Way inside, gets out of the way. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Louis Varland won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. They hand the ball over to a new arm, number 87. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Clips the outside corner. That's strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Right-handed reliever, and he takes a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
The 0-2. Slice to right. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Kirk can't hold up, and that's a strike.
1-1.
That's to third. Lewis throws to
He's
first. That's the inning. So the Twins pen delivers in that spot. 7th inning coming up. All tied 1-1. Welcome back. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis.
The third baseman.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The pitch. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
That one to first. Fair ball.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now batting Max Kepler. First pitch, and he just misses. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Gosman keeping him close. The 1-0. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. And he won around. Just enough that time. High fly ball out towards left field. Carrying well. And it's off the top of the wall. Go-ahead run holds up at third as the ball comes back in. Second and third after the double.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Kevin Gosman makes way, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute. Yimi Garcia gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Go ahead run on base. Christian Vasquez the hitter. And that's in there for strike one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Lewis, the runner at third. Kepler stands at second. No outs. Popped up right side. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's one away.
Oh, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal, and it's a squeeze. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2.
The batter, the second baseman, Edward Julian.
Now, number 47. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Mitch White appears to be getting loose. Richards warming up as well. Next offering is downstairs. There's the strike. kicks and fires. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Two on the way. And just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Donovan Solano, the next to hit. Out to short, Bichette. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Twins 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Back here at Rogers Center, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Nathan Lukes. The pitch. And a good eye there.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
The tying run at the plate. Action in the pen down there. Griffin Jacks is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Moran, a left-hander, also throwing. Ball to strike. The pitch. And delivers outside. And the next pitch is way outside. Kevin Biggio to bat next. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. And there's ball 4.
That pitch is low.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
No outs, runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Kevin Biggio. He's already homered in this game. Pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Grounder might be 2. There's 1. How about that double play?
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. In there for strike 1. And that's outside.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
There's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
2 strikes.
Springer checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. That one lifted to left. Larnach makes the catch, and that ends the inning. New pitcher now for the Jays, Trevor Richards. He's been so good against lefties.
Trevor Richards.
And now for the Twins, Alex Kirilloff, 1 for 3.
Number 19, Alex Kirilloff.
The pitch. Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone. And that one wrapped foul. The 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And here comes Carlos Correa. First offering misses the mark. Kirilloff at second with nobody out. So 2 balls and no strikes. Activity in the bullpen. Mitch White getting loose out there. In the dirt, blocked. No advance from the runner, but it's 3-0 now. Righty to the plate. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
It just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And next for Minnesota, Trevor Larnach. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. Off the mark there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Good eye right there.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Next offering misses. 3-2 now. Goes down looking.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Royce Lewis.
And now here is Royce Lewis. Ball 1 there. And the 1-0. Fought off foul. 1 out. Runners at first and second. The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. And he deals. Pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Max Kepler at the plate. That one's in there, 0-1.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
In the air, out towards left center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that will end the inning. Twins strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Griffin Jacks.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Well, one-run game. Bo Bichette getting ready to hit. And here it comes. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Here comes the 0-1. That's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
No outs, runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Nobody out, runner at first. Next pitch is inside, and now 2-0. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes deep. Home run number 10 on the year. And just like that, they're out front. It's 3-2.
Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And the pitch. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Movement in the bullpen. Bailey Ober warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Pagan getting cranked up as well. The 1-1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. And a swing and a miss, down on strikes. One gone here.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
New arm out of the bullpen, Bailey Ober. He's into the game with the bases empty. Varsho stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And now 2-0. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. That is strike two. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Merrifield in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. That's off the mark, and that's ball 2. 2 outs. And another ball. And that's in for a strike. The wind of the pitch. Ground ball right side. Whips it to Kirilloff. Play made. That ends the inning. The Jays get a pair on this homer. Last chance coming up for the Twins. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jordan Romano.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
So here's Christian Vasquez. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And a pitch. In for a strike, 0-1. Check swing. Did he go? No. Next offering is in for a strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
In the dirt. Kirk throws to first in time. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door. Cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
In there, and it's 0-1. Kicks and deals. He swings and fouls one off. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. That misses. 1-2 to count. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Save!
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Digging in, number 47. And takes low for ball 1. At the belt and fires. And there's the strike.
Well, so many hard throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch up.
Righty delivers.
Nope. That's inside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that's ball 4.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
He's 2 outs away. Donovan Solano, the next twin up to hit. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Strike 2.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
So digging in, Alex Kirilloff. Trying to deliver as the hero. Swings through that one. 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays hold on to win a nail-biter, stranding the winning run on base.
All these guys were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.